smoke from the moon, smoke from the mouth of the buried tomb. I saw a dragon made of stars sleeping in a field of bone. He opened up his velvet jaws and breathed in violet tones. No fire came, no kingdom burned, only colors slowly turned. Blue on black, gold on green, things no mortal eyes had seen. Dragon smoke over me, dragon smoke set me free. He wore a fur of vapors from the corners of his mouth. They rode across the Liches and they drifted to the south. John stood small, John stood still, with a graveyard on the hill. He sang low, he sang wide, with the dead men at his side. Dragon smoke over me, dragon smoke, let me see. Fuzz guitar and organ jam, there were moons inside the vapor, there were bells beneath the skin, there were queens without their faces, there were doors that opened in. In the smoke I saw my name written on a silver flame. In the smoke I lost my time and the stars began to climb. Oh, the dragon breathes in color. Oh, the night begins to bloom. Oh, the Liches play forever in the dragon smoke communion. I came where the wine had the taste of the tide, where lanterns were drowning but nobody died. The floorboards were breathing, the ceiling was foam, and every old sailor was dreaming of home. The Liches went silent, the bass started low, the glasses were sweating with saltwater glow.
She sat by the bar in a dress made of weather, with pearls in her hair and a knife in the leather. Her fingers were pale with a moonlit shimmer. Her smile was a hook and her voice was a river. Her eyes were deeper than the ocean's gray, blue as a secret no priest could say. I saw drowned kingdoms, broken bells, and silver horses with coral shells. She said, little singer, don't stare too long. The sea keeps names and it swallows song. Drink
hoofbeats in the wire, saw sparks beneath the rain. There was thunder in the valley, there was copper in the plain. Come on now. Come on now. Right. There's a horse made out of lightning with a mane of burning blue, shaking up the midnight like the sky was breaking through. He ran on roads of copper, he ran on rails of iron, eyes like storm-lit lanterns, breath like holy fire. At the edges of the roadway, in the ditch and in the dust, there were fairies trapped in light bulbs glowing green and gold with rust. They tapped upon the glass, they laughed without a sound. Little stars in little prisons hanging 2 feet from the ground. Ride, ride, copper rider, burn that road a little wider. Hooves like drums and eyes like flame, every mile forgets my name. Ride, ride, storm desire, iron bones and copper wire. Fairy lights along the way, sing me while before the day. One winked at me sideways, one whispered through the wire. Riding John before the morning, riding straight into the fire. So I threw away my shadow, spat my name into the mud, and the lightning horse came dancing with blue sparks in his blood. The road began to shimmer like a sled with metal skin, and the iron started singing from a century within. Every bowl became a doorway, every spark became a sign, and the fairy shook the roadside like a fever made of shine. Ride, ride, copper rider, burn that road a little wider. Hooves like drums and eyes like flame, every mile forgets my name. Ride, ride, storm desire, iron bones and copper wire. Fairy lights along the way, sing me while before the day. The horse looked back and told me, without a tongue or sound, some lights are born for heaven, some lights are nailed down. So I broke the first glass star, and a fairy flew out bright. Then the whole road started burning with imprisoned little light. Dirty slide guitar, fuzz blues riff. Blue socks